Welcome to Suns Thursday. Fading Suns Thursday on Ulysses International Channel. I am JM, your GM, and this is part of my crew for tonight. If you are a backer of Fading Suns, you should be seeing not only the character book PDF, but the GM book PDF, both of which just are even more gorgeous than I had anticipated. So, let me fix something real quick. When we last left off,
meetings to access. Here, we're gonna mute while we troubleshoot what's going on.
Sounds good. All right, so when we last left off, the crew of the Oh Boii, as well as Inquisitor Flint's retinue, jumped into a party at an antinomist's mansion, an antinomist by the name of Marcon. And there was a lot of stuff going on. Inquisitor Flint picked up a new job as a waiter with a organization that kind of like a catering organization. Thessalia definitely might have read a bunch of people's minds, a little bit of a nosebleed. You guys saw Marcon. You saw the fact that the Order of the Shadow Dragon is here. That same order that the Oh Boii crew encountered during the asteroid space station run out on the outer reaches of Byzantium Secundus. Jexa may have found love, and then definitely followed a young noble who is fated to make a duel at dawn for honor. And he took her up to the observatory. We then discovered that, well, Calypso didn't care about the antinomists and went tromping off through the mansion after Jexa, only to stumble upon the two as they kissed. Meanwhile, Flint, Thessalia, and Alestra went into the servants' access area of the mansion and managed to make it up to the third floor, where they saw Marcon discussing one with the nobles all of the benefits that the sacrifice of blood that would be offered tonight would bring them, and then derided them for being a bunch of ignorant fools unaware of the true power that the darkness between the stars brings. As Flint and Thessalia watched, they definitely brought in a prisoner, hands bound, bloodied, beaten up, and the hood pulled back to reveal none other than Ji, taken captive sometime during the party. So that's where we're going to pick up. We're going to pick up with Flint and Thessalia in the in that wall space that they've been watching everything, along with Alestra.
So
what do we do, Flint? Yeah, do we go in and save your man, or are we just gonna stand here and watch him get cut? You hear the sound of a meaty fist hitting someone in the face. G tumbles to the ground, blood spraying on the floor.
Yeah, he's had worse. Thessalia, can you stun them?
Wow.
We'll get to him.
No, I can read their mind, and I can give them emotional states, but I cannot.
I can read their mind right now. They're having fun, so that's
right.
So
I don't have the ability to mentally stun them.
So there's two Voroks and Marcon.
There are.
And it's me, Thessalia, Gregor, and Alestra. Yes?
Yes.
Correct.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Gregor pulls out both of his knives. Bone Big got ready.
I'm no longer a waiter. I am Flint, the Inquisitor.
So, opposite of the Torg game, instead of taking off your mask to reveal yourself, you...
That's right. They don't recognize me without my hat.
Nope.
And we will enter, and I will try to. Can I impose a condition with my impress? Like in the name of the Inquisition, surrender type thing, where I try to.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let me pull that up.
Okay.
Thessalia, what are you attempting to do?
I will try and plant the idea of being scared in their little brains.
All right, so Mark,
See
you
how
can
this
make
goes.
what is called a daunt roll,
Okay.
which is an influence versus the manged resistance of the target. So if you are successful, they will become daunted, which is a state, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And if
Yes.
if they are daunted, they will take -2 to goal rolls on any physical attacks against you, and any attempt to influence you are unfavorable.
Okay.
By the way, the new PDF is just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. It'll take me a while to find things in it, but it is nice. And I am hopefully assuming correctly that they are sinful, so I get +1 against that.
It depends on who you are targeting. Are you
Can I
trying to target the
target all three,
Vorox?
or is that a penalty to do all three? Or there's only 3 in the room.
There are 3 in the room. You would have to spend VP to overcome each of them.
Okay, and I'm trying to overcome their mind,
Their mind resistance.
their mind resistance. So is the Vorox? So each Vorox separately, or just the Vorox
Each
and then
Vorox
Marcon?
separately and Marcon.
Okay. Do I have to declare that ahead of time, or as I'm?
So you're gonna when you step out, you'll make the roll.
Yeah, and then I'll say, okay, influence, daunt. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try probably Vorox first because I know they're tougher physically opponents, and I know Marcon being a noble has inherent discipline raised as a noble.
All right. So Flint, you kick open the servant's door. What does it look like?
Okay, I throw it open, and in the name of the Inquisition, unhand that man and surrender to justice of the Pan Creator. I'm going to add 2 for my vault to make it an 18 goal.
Okay.
Oh, got 13. Okay, and I will spend Vorox number 1. I will spend 6 to overcome. 6 for Vorox 2.
All right.
And then 8 for Marcon.
So the Vorox are each going to spend 3 from their purse to increase their resistance.
So
to 8. So you'd have to spend 2 more apiece.
okay. My vault was empty, so I will surge.
Nice.
And match that.
Okay. For each of them?
Yeah, so the 2 Vorox I've met, they're...
That is correct. You do not overcome Marcon's mental resistance.
Okay.
All right.
And I can't raise it now. It's I bid, he bids, and then I bid back.
That's right. Yeah. And he's not bidding
Gotcha.
anything. All right.
Then Gregor will simply poke holes in him.
Marcon turns to you as you walk in. Both of the Vorox bring up heavy stubbers to to point at you, and Marcon puts his boot on G's throat. Oh, Flint. So good of you to join us. I knew I smelled you running around this place. How long has it been? If you even remember the last time that we encountered each other.
No, I don't waste the effort to remember those beneath me, Marcon.
Ah, is it that, or is it in your old age you're finally going senile? This one is yours. This one is yours, yes?
Yes, he is.
He kind of steps a little bit. G tries to wiggle out from under his boot. I don't suppose that we could deal with this like gentlemen. I let your man go, and you let us go.
There is no escaping Panic Creator's justice, Marcon. You do realize that.
Marcon steps down hard on G's throat. Let's get some initiative. Does anybody have Flint? Do you or Thessalia have a from the sea, Thessalia? Do you have
Yes, I will spend a
Initi-
VP to gain edge for my dueling
okay?
duello.
Go for it. You have an edge. They're not spending anything to do that.
Is it an action to draw, or is that considered part of the?
I'll let you have it.
Okay. I will try to go at Marcon to get him off of G. And I will say he'll probably regret it when G gets free.
Oh, probably.
He's not the forgiving type like I am.
I wouldn't call you a forgiving type.
Exactly.
All right, go for it.
And then I use the other because I can do two things with my duello because I'm a buckle swasher.
Okay.
So I will add to the goal of my melee. So
One who swashes the buckles.
yes, so my goal is 15, and I miss with an 18.
All right, you step in to try and cut at him, and he nimbly dodges to the side. Who is going next, Flint?
Gregor.
With a bellow, Gregor comes running in, looks down at G. Look, we doing this, right? All right, Gregor goes in to attack one of the Voroks. It's a hit. It's not a great hit. All right.
So have you, Thessalia, have you done your, or are you preparing that?
Yeah, I was gonna wait till my turn. I was successful, but I can wait till my turn.
All right, Gregor brings one of his knives up into the gut of the one of the Voroks who is still stunned from Flint kind of running in. He gets in real close, kind of pushes the pistol aside, and you can just see dark blood kind of flowing down. He gets a solid hit on one of the Voroks.
Oh, good. I was kind of cringing that he was going to laugh like, oh, you tickled me.
This isn't my first time killing one of these things.
Nope.
He's going to pick Thessalia to go next.
So I dumped a whole bunch of VP in and successfully passed the emote ability. So is there one? No, Marcon is on him. So the one that hasn't been stabbed yet.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to make afraid. So it costs me 1 VP and then 1 VP per. Oh, so how much I want to beef it up? Okay, so I will spend 7, and the additional 4 are beefing it up against Shake It Off resistances. So it's raising that up by 4.
Okay, and then so what did you spend to overcome his resistance? The Vorox's resistance, mine resistance is 5.
So it's their spirit resistance.
Oh, they have 0 in that.
Okay, great. Then I will spend 0. Well, yeah. So I'll spend 7 to make them afeared, and then it lasts for the scene.
All right, so that one's afeared,
Hmm.
and it's for the scene.
Yes.
All right, they are definitely afeared. It is now their turn. One of them is attacking Gregor. With a 16, does nothing. The other one is attacking, kind of brings up the revolver and takes a shot at Flint. And will miss. Oh, wait, no, we'll hit with that. So, Flint, 6 points of damage. The shot rings off, hits you right in the chest. Do you want to spend any to up your resistance? I should ask first.
Well, I've got 4. Did he already exceed that?
Yes.
Do I know by how much?
So he spent 5 to overcome your resistance.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend 4, so I'll raise mine to 8.
All right, he'll spend the other 3 to match it.
Kind of an economy. You got to keep making them spend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull down here. Sorry, I've got to get my notes organized a little better next time. All right, Marcon just kind of sighs. Really? It's one old man. Why are you so scared? And he is going to attempt the evil eye on you. So calling upon the dark forces that he worships. You're not really sure which of the creatures beyond the stars or in the darkness between stars that he worships, but he has, well, definitely glad that that was favorable. Mark, he spends 4 to overcome your nope, he's going to spend 6 to overcome your spiritual resistance.
Okay, I have Imperious, so I will draw from the well 9 VP and raise my spirit to 11.
All right, so I spent 6, so I'm going to have to spend 5 more to match it.
Yep.
All right, Mark, you have been cursed by Marcon. As he just kind of looks at you, all of the light in the room sort of dims, and you can just feel this intense pressure as if it's wrapping around your body. Excuse me. All rolls for the remainder of the scene are unfavorable for you.
Piece of cake. Not my first time fighting the darkness between
All right.
the stars.
So at this point, it would be Alestra's turn. But as Alestra moves into the room, unaware, all of you are unaware of this, a hand grabs her elbow. She turns. Something is whispered to Alestra. And Alestra never enters the room. Flint, are you spending your 1 VP for your initiative edge again?
Sure, I'll have to surge again. So, is that a shake it off roll to get rid of the effect? Or is there a possibility to shake it off somehow? It's one thing we haven't delved as much as in states and shaking things
So this
off.
is a ritual
Okay.
that is going upon you. I don't believe that you are able to shake that off.
Okay. Is it a? It would be my action to activate my e-shield, or is that?
No, you can act.
As
You
you
can.
say? Okay, because I didn't activate it before, that's why I didn't even get into the gunshot. Like, oh, I forgot to activate it. Activate, walk into room.
That's right.
Note to self:
No.
activate shield before you walk in the room. So I activate my dueling shield to help me a little bit.
It begins to hum.
Yeah. I don't care if they notice or not. And I'll tell him, the forces of darkness shall abandon you when you need them most, Marcon, such as now. And I will attempt to strike him again.
Okay.
This is unfavorable. So I will actually spend VP 15. I'll spend 3 to get it to 18. And I rolled a 13 and a 16. Which one would you like? They both passed.
The 13.
13 less.
Yeah.
13 less. Have to ask. It's your choice.
Yeah. No.
So that gives me. And I don't know his body resistance yet. He doesn't have the hum of a e-shield though.
He does not.
Okay. I will spend 6 to overcome his resistance.
His body resistance.
Body resistance, yes. This
All
is
right.
a strike.
All right.
You
He will spend 5 to raise his body resistance to 9.
Okay, so I'll spend 3 more to match. And I did my duello, so I can't increase damage or any lower damage. And it's 2 for 1 for damage, right?
It is 2 for 1 for damage.
I will spend 4 points to cause 7 points of damage.
All right. So your blade leaps out, cutting into Marcon, leaving just like a bloody stream. That what it doesn't, as it soaks his robes, you start to see little drops fly off and start striking the statue
Oh,
of Mammon.
that's not good.
Who's going next? Thessalia or Gregor?
Thessalia. Let her set the field.
Meh. So it doesn't say if I can have 2 of these going at the same time. I'm not sure. Am I allowed to have 2 go at the same
Yeah.
time or no? Oh, okay. Then I will try and do the same thing to the other Vorox. So that is empathy plus presence, which is a 9. So I'm going to surge to get some more VP.
Go for it.
That I can spend. Oh, math. Got it. Okay, we're there. Took me a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm successful with a 6.
Okay.
So I will spend.
This is versus spirit resistance, correct?
Correct. So then I will spend 7 again to do the same thing. So that one is now a feared.
And you have to overcome its. And so, how much are you spending to overcome its spirit resistance?
I thought it was 0.
So it's going to increase its spirit resistance to 7 for this, Maddie.
Oh, dang. Okay, then I will spend the 7 to overcome.
Okay.
And then dump the remaining 2 into making it afraid.
All right. Who's going next? You can see both sets of the Vorok's eyes sort of widen as they kind of just sense like you're putting just the thought of fear directly into their head.
I'll have Gregor go next.
You'll have a
I have a
Gregor.
question. Did Marcon react to his blood going to the statue? No.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Gregor takes the knife again. I don't like her either. She's pretty scary, but we've got to end this quickly. And he just starts stabbing repeatedly into the Voroks. Oh, and he crits the Voroks.
Oh no!
Well, I think Gregor's
one
just
he
going to
does.
fletch all of that into damage. 8, 12. So bases 4, 8, so that's 12. All right, that Voroks is a lot of blood is flowing off the Voroks, and you can just see it seems to be like pooling out into a stream into the statue. That Voroks is going to attempt to bite the face off of Gregor. He kind of grabs him by the shoulder, digging his claws in painfully, and he
All
will
9,000
see,
of them?
yeah, that's right. Richard, the player who played
Gabriel.
Brother Gabriel, said that he was disappointed that it wasn't just like a picture of the Voroks running along the bottom border for the whole of the book with like all 96,000 legs. So he will hit Gregor, and he bites into Gregor's ear, taking a huge chunk of flesh out of it. The other one kind of swallows his fear and leaps at you, Thessalia, or attempts to. I don't know where that die landed, so we're going to roll again. He hits with a 9 with... Oh, it's 1 short of a critical with the penalties. So he will hit you, and he is going to spend 5 to overcome your resistance. What's your body resistance? 3, so you can spend if you want.
Sure, I'll spend. Well, no, because he gets up again, doesn't he?
He will get to up again. By the way, I know I mentioned this like every week, but I really do love our chat.
I'm hoping he shows up with a womp gun and butter knives.
I will take it, and then next turn I will remember to turn on my e-shield.
All right. So
Scare people.
it will bite you for 5 vitality. Kind of gets its arm around your upper shoulder, and Flint, you can hear bones starting to snap in Thessalia's shoulder. It is now Marcon's turn, and Marcon kind of steps back from you, Flint, draws his dagger, and he turns to the statue, and he says, "Mammon, show this fool what you are made of." And he cuts a line up his arm, and as the blood flows across slowly and in larger spatters, the blood is being absorbed into this gold statue. And Mark, Inquisitor Flint, you feel it rumble, and the statue steps off of the pedestal very slowly. And then again. Flint, are you going first?
Sure. Can I grab G and get him to his feet?
You can.
I will grab G and get him to his feet. Is he conscious at all?
G is conscious right now.
Is he bound, or were they just beating him up?
Oh, he is bound.
But if I get him up, he's awake, and we can.
Yep, he'll just have a little bit of damage.
Okay. So I will get him up, and I'm going to try to go towards Thessalia and say, Marcon, this is not finished by any means. I'm going to try to extricate my wounded compatriot.
All right. So
Gregor,
which door are you going out of?
Back towards where Thessalia, because she stood there in the doorway. So I'm going to try to go back.
You're going
out
into
that
the
way.
servants' quarters.
Well, I know that where that goes. Another door. Who knows where that goes? That way, I know.
All right. All right. So you step out into the.
But I don't want to lead Gregor. I just want to try to get G out that way and like, come on, Gregor.
All right.
Okay.
You take him into the hall. G looks like he's like been like kicked repeatedly in the ribs and face a bunch. You can either head down the hall or back down the stairwell.
We didn't go down the hall, did we?
You did not go down the hall.
So we don't know where that goes.
You don't know where.
And
it
is he manacled or just tied?
He's tied. You can cut him free.
Yeah. So I'll slash the ropes. But I don't want to leave until Gregor gets out of the room.
All right. Are you having Gregor go next?
Yes, Gregor can go next.
But I'm not done. As he goes to stab the Vorox again, the Vorox grabs his wrist. He's like, "Okay, I'm done," and he kind of bumps into Thessalia as he backs away and gives you like a hard shoulder shove back into the hallway. That's not normal. And he closes the door in hopes that it will help. What are you doing, Thessalia?
So they're still technically afraid. Door is shut and we're in the hallway.
You can hear something rumbling, and you can sense a presence much larger than the room suddenly in the room. It is as if a giant mind has suddenly focused on this point, and you can feel the pressure of its will just hammering against the mental fortress that you sort of have built to keep yourself safe from these kind of things.
Can I turn to the group and go, flee, you fools?
I mean, you can.
I was going to ask the Inquisitor, do we just want to burn it down?
You can do that.
Well,
Your powers. Yeah, I was going to try to get on a squawker and call Power of Notes.
The power of notes.
Because what I'm thinking is we could just, light the whole house on fire. Take the party down that way. So is this thing moving quickly or is it moving pretty slow?
The door is closed. You don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Oh, can I peek in the little eyeball?
Yeah, you
holes that we
totally
were using
can.
last time?
Alphonsus, that's it. Try to contact Alphonsus. Alphonsus, I need Battle Brothers now.
We will come back to
Or
you
Battle Sisters.
in a quick second. So you look through there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the statue has kind of stepped off. It reaches down, it grabs the wounded Vorox, and it snaps its neck. And sort of, as it crushes it, you can see the blood just kind of splattering against its arm. And it shakes it. The other one turns and fires twice into it, and the shots just ring off of it. Marcon seems to be bleeding out on the floor.
No!
The statue of Mammon comes, and you watch as the four hands the other Vorox. What do you do?
Oh no. I relay this to Flint. So it looks like Marcon's gone. The Voroxes have been effectively smushed. Again, I ask, do we want to just light this place on fire? Like,
Wait,
Yes,
I mean,
but
don't.
I think we're probably
I
going to
love-
need more than just fire to destroy that.
I do love a good fire, but there are a lot of people downstairs, and Captain says we shouldn't just wholesale kill a bunch of people.
That's true.
As you guys
We
are
need to get
standing
them
there, a
out.
golden arm comes through the.
We need to go.
okay. Then I will start heading out.
All right, you guys heading down the stairs.
Yeah, back out.
Flint, what's your position? What do you need?
I give him the address of where Marcon is an antinomist. He's summoned a demon. I need battle brother help now. I don't trust the nobles in this quarter right now.
All right, you can hear the sound of rubble as you briefly
Let's keep my mic. Listen to that.
you can see briefly this gout of flame come into the corridor, and the liquid flame just sort of rolls up and down and starts spiraling down the stairs. Move faster. All right, so you break out into the kitchen. Waitstaff is going the major domo. Ah, you! Yes, come. Did you deliver the drinks?
You need to flee now. I'm wearing my symbol openly now.
Where
You
did you
need
get
to
that?
flee
You can't
now.
steal things from the people in the house. I will write you up.
Fine, just get everyone out. There's going to be a catastrophe.
All right. So,
Try to calm our other.
give me a
I look
command.
to-
Give me a command roll.
A command roll?
Yep.
Is that influence?
That would be influence.
Presence and impress?
So, G,
And I'm still unfavorable, right?
you are still unfavorable for the scene.
Okay.
So, G, just FYI, you were caught snooping. You were beaten up rather thoroughly, and then Inquisitor Flint and Thessalia have rescued you. But more importantly, hey, Calypso. So, no joke, there you are. Jexa's smooching a boy. Listen, we all want to see the fight, but we really want to see what Captain Calypso does in this moment.
So he kind of aggressively opens the door or enters the room or
You
don't
came
know.
up the stairs.
oh, okay.
Moonlight
So-
coming in through the open observatory window.
She comes in huffing.
It was a lot of stairs.
And then she looks over, sees them kissing, and goes, I'm going to count to 3. And by 3, if you don't back away from each other, I'm going to ensure that you, and points to the boy. I just realized I don't have my notes in front of me right now because of all my tech issues. So
Yeah, don't worry about it.
you will only have 3 fingers.
Jexa immediately moves away, and Samuel kind of opens up his eyes, but she hasn't even started counting yet.
Oh, that's it. So she's gonna march on into this room. She is going to shove this child forward and be like, I'm sorry, who do you think you are?
My lady, I don't know who you are, but I am Samuel, of House Hawkwood.
That's nice.
How do you...
I am gonna Calypso kick your butt.
Calypso, please, stop it.
I'm not finished with you.
That is dead spot on.
Stop. It's okay. I came up here, like, with him.
You smell like alcohol. How old are you?
I think Jex is like 16.
No, she's asking the boy, Hawkwood, Samuel Hawkwood.
Oh, you're asking the boy?
Yeah. I'm going to keep calling him the boy.
No, I get that. Like, how old am I? My lady, who are you again?
She has a moment of realization that you know what? She doesn't care. I'm Captain Calypso Mars of the Oh Boii.
And you are here as a guest? As a servant?
No, see, that's the funny part. I'm not a servant. I'm here because I'm actually on some super important business that I actually can't disclose unless it's been disclosed and I don't realize it. But anyway,
I didn't disclose anything. You're embarrassing me.
How old are you, kid? Are you
You're-
even allowed to be drinking?
My lady, this is from my father's vintage. Yes, of course. I am 17. Tomorrow I will kill a man.
What's the legal age in this
Tomorrow I will kill a
galaxy?
man.
The legal age of drinking 17 in this galaxy?
It's a
Do we even know?
medieval futuristic thing. So, right, like most people just drink wine.
Okay.
It's Germany.
Tomorrow, you're gonna kill someone tomorrow?
Yeah, yes, Calypso. He is a duelist. He's a noble. And he's
Why are you gonna
cute.
kill somebody? Did they upset you? Did they do you wrong? I'm really good at killing people. I wanna know what's up here. Tell me your story. Why are you going to try to draw blood?
He is so confused right now. Is she your mother? No.
Bet.
Team mom. Hashtag team moms.
Hashtag.
Hashtag my two moms. Samuel actually just like bows to you, Calypso. I am Samuel Hawkwood. I have a matter of honor that I must attend to in the morning. I meant no disrespect to the lady Gemma, nor to you in whatever role or capacity that you are chaperoning Gemma, but it seems to me that she is a quite capable woman and is able to make her own decisions.
Girl. She is a quite capable girl.
You know that noise that Becca makes when these conversation comes up? That I won't do it justice, but that's what happens. That
So anyway, we're not talking about, and she'll look back and go, Gemma. We're talking about you, Samuel of Hawkwood. Why are you going to kill a man tomorrow?
listen, no, again, Captain Waiter Mars, whoever you are, you are not a member of House Hawkwood, nor are you a member of House Al-Malik, so I must say that is a matter that does not concern you.
Have you ever killed someone before?
No, this will be my first duel.
So you've never pierced the flesh of somebody between the rib bones and watched the life leave their eyes?
No, I mean, I have fought many duels to first blood.
Yeah, but you've never heard the sound it makes as it kind of caresses the top rib. It's kind of a...
Jexa's eyes are just like dinner plates, and she's just glaring a hole through your skull.
Yeah.
Not the time, Calypso.
No, I think this is a great time because we all need to realize that taking life is really, really easy.
You're a pirate. I've seen you kill a lot. Wait, she's a pirate? Stay out of this, Samuel. You've killed like people from day one that I've met you. Why is it so important that the first boy that I get to kiss is going to kill someone tomorrow? Gregor's killed tons of people. Wait, who's Gregor?
That's what I'm saying. Is he truly ready to actually take a human life? They have ambition. They have family. They have pets. They have cats. Like, do you really understand the ramification of putting a blade or a bullet into somebody? Have you ever put a bullet between a person's eyes?
No,
have you ever seen
I
that their
have
eyes
shot
slightly
people
go
before.
crossed?
No, I've trained for countless hours in the city. Who are you again?
Captain Calypso Mars, aka, if you don't realize the ramifications of who you're in this room with right now, you're going to be in a real big problem soon.
There's a
Calypso borking Mars.
wait, like the Calypso Mars?
I'm sorry, there's a D now? What?
There's an outstanding bounty on your head.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of them.
He kind of tries to step between you. Gemma, she's not who you think she is. She is a dangerous criminal, and I bind you by law.
Oh, do you? Well, here's the thing, my good Samuel of House Hawkwood. I'm not in this room with you. You're in this room with me.
He seems very handsome and very athletic. But that one gives him pause as like the sand starts falling through the gears. By the way, please give me a perception plus observe roll.
Okay, hold on. In all of my fear of the great computer debacle of 2020, I didn't pull up my character sheet yet. I'm just doing great today. Perception plus observe. Where did it go? There it is. Okay.
Jam, remind me, the bounty on Calypso is higher than the bounty on Gemma and Jexa, correct?
Yes, but the bounty on Calypso and Gregor for stealing the collection box out of a cathedral is really high, and the one that was broadcasted throughout the Imperium.
Oh, so there's the Imperium broadcast one, and then there's the collection box one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, just trying to remember.
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix that. Just give me 5.
I rolled a 4.
All right.
So
would you like to spend? How many VP would you like to spend?
I'll just spend 4.
Yeah, it sounds like there's artillery going off inside the mansion, back in the direction of the party. Like several of the telescopes kind of like squeal as they fall out of alignment.
Everything starts shaking.
Drop
Okay.
your weapons, Captain Mars.
How old are you again?
We're gonna jump back over to the... all right, so G, you have been rescued. The antinomists have been dealt with, but somehow they summoned a giant statue of Mammon that is currently tromping down the stairs after you and Gregor. The maitre d' is like, I will do no so. Oh my god! As the 4-armed statue of Mammon comes breaking through the walls, it turns around looking for you, left hand spewing fire. Several of the chefs go up like Roman candles, and sadly the souffles are ruined.
So they pop and shoot off multicolored balls of fire?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, what do you guys do?
Question, because I was not here for it. How beat up am I?
How many vitality do you have?
23.
You are now at 13. You're beat up.
Okay, I'm hurt pretty bad. Okay, got it.
Well,
Are my hands still bound?
No,
or did they?
No, I cut
Flint
them.
has cut your hands free.
Do I have any of my weapons with me?
You have any of your melee weapons with you. They would have disarmed you of your ranged weapons.
I don't have any melee weapons.
Then
I'm gonna keep running. I'm just gonna run.
You guys
Yep,
did
I'm out. Like,
And
can I look around for like a kitchen knife or
Oh
something?
yeah, there's you can find several there's a butcher block full of knives. There are several butcher blades.
Can I grab like the whole block of knives?
Oh yeah, you got the whole
and
big
start,
block.
like whole block backpedaling, chucking knives at this thing.
Like it's got like a set of steak knives. It's got a big butcher's knife. It's got
I'm gonna start throwing one right after
scissors
the other
that
until
you
I'm
saw
out.
on the vids that would like cut through a tin can. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got all of those.
Oh, it's a bunch of okay, yeah. I'm just gonna start chucking kitchen knives.
All right, give me a dexterity plus. Pull up my character sheet. Give me a dexterity plus. Oh man, is it shoot or melee to throw? Always a weird thing.
I mean, it's ranged. I would go probably more toward shoot personally, but it's your decision.
Throwing a punch. Let's just for right now, give me a dex plus melee.
Dex plus melee. Oh, that is low. And
Dex plus vigor. That's what it is.
Oh,
Vic-
yeah.
Oh, that's way better.
Yep, throwing bombs and grenades falls under vigor. JM, when you're rewatching this video, make that note.
I fail with a 17.
Right. One of the knives just kind of clinks off of it and goes into the wall. Who is going next, G?
Who else in the room with me?
Flint, Thessalia, Gregor, and you. Now, I will say the chat is worried about this, but do not forget, most of the hors d'oeuvres are in Gregor's hippo mask. So,
Flynn has to go next because me and him both have the go first thing, right?
all right, Flint, you are up. This thing stands, as I said, like 15 feet tall. It's got 4 arms. One of them is like dripping flames.
You can't just flee, huh?
We're not playing 13th Age. There's no flee rules. If you want to keep running, you are welcome to.
I mean,
I'm
I'll take the campaign loss.
Thing.
I definitely flip my Sumner Ulek revolver towards G, and I will lunge in with my unfavorable fencing attack.
Okay.
And I fail with 2 17s.
All right. Thessalia, it's like nails on a chalkboard as the fencing blade just sort of scrapes against the side of this thing. Flint, I assume you're giving it to Thessalia next.
Yes. Thessalia, set Gregor up for something.
Well, I don't think I can really do much in that department with a statue. But
Can you boost us?
I can read your mind.
If you can read my mind, you need to call everyone else and get out of here.
She is going to, seeing that the kitchen knives and the dueling sword didn't work, draw her mist sword and see if that works.
Oh. All right, your mist blade comes out.
And let's see, what would that be? Melee plus.
Is that like a power blade?
No, it's actually it is a mist weapon is a blade that is powered by basically the mind of the wielder. So it would still be strength plus melee to hit with it.
Strength plus. Oh, this is not Gemma at all. Starting with a base of 8. Right? Yep. So we'll add 3 more to that to get to an 11. And you know what? I'll use that weird point that I banked earlier with some of my VP to make it favorable.
Okay.
Missed critting by 1. I was successful with a 3.
That's great.
Does the Mistblade give you any? Does it have any special ability?
Mist
Like
sword.
armor or
It says features. I have blaster, hard, and psi. I
So
don't know
it's
what those mean.
blaster, hard, and psi. All right, perfect. All right, Maddie, how much are you spending to overcome its body resistance?
I only have 3, so I don't think I'm gonna get there.
You bring the Mistblade up, and it does score a line in the gold. At this point, everyone in the kitchen is now flooding out into the ballroom, and you can just hear the sounds of panic as the nobles are introduced to like the fleeing waitstaff who are screaming about some sort of golden demon in the kitchen. It is now. Oh, it's. Are you? Who is going to go next? You have the statue of Mammon and Gregor.
Gregor.
What is Gregor going to do?
I mean, as I stab it, I'll yell "flee," but I don't.
I'm going to yell flee. Nope, Gregor's too dumb to run. All right. Gregor goes charging in with his blades. And scores a 19, so he just kind of... The statue of Mammon drops one of its other hands, not the one that's leaking fire, and it starts to glow, and it's going to try and hit Gregor with some sort of arcane blast from its... Nope, it rolled a 17. Apparently all of these dice... Mark, can you take these down to the studio and put them in our dice jail box? I would appreciate that. Just jump back in when you come back.
throw 'em.
We should probably know Gregor's already taken damage. Just.
Vorax bit his ear.
Mm-hmm.
So for translation is Calypso's going to go on a murderous rampage tonight.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm basically setting you
On a
up
lot
to
of
like snap and go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So yeah,
She's there.
On the
She
plus
was-
side, the
you know.
Vorax that bit his ear is now dead.
yeah. All right, top of the round, Flint and G. What are you doing? And then we'll jump back over to Calypso at the end of this round.
I'm still like actively moving away from this thing.
You can see the door that you guys came in. Like the service entrance is thrown open. There's someone running past on fire as they go tumbling out into the night air.
Cue Wilhelm scream. I am still actively moving away, but I am just kind of... Flint threw me a gun, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's a
snatched
big
the revolver
revolver.
out of the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start unloading the revolver at it as I start moving towards the door. I am not about this fight right now.
All right, give me the roll, and then you will leave the room.
Okay. Dex
This
plus
will reflect upon your evaluation.
Dex plus shoot, yes.
I just got the crap kicked out of me, man. I don't want to fight this thing.
Times 8, because Vorax have 4 arms, so they would all just...
That's a natural 20.
Oh God, I hope I don't get one of those tonight.
Roll again real quick.
An 8.
All right, you are fine.
And it's a sturdy revolver, so
Yep.
it doesn't.
Okay.
So basically, you pull the trigger and it's just a misfire.
It just clicks.
Yeah, cylinder rotates and you're gonna be good. Flint, G has left. G has left the building.
I'm out.
Jelvis?
He's back there somewhere. I'm fighting this thing. I hear a gunshot. She's got my back. I will spend some from my vault to raise this to hopefully a strike. I guess you'll pick the 1, not the 13.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I'm gonna pick. The one
Sure.
I'm going to pick.
13's an unlucky number. And we don't know the resistance. Somebody tried to hit it once, didn't they?
That's right. Nobody's actually managed to damage it yet.
How much did they spend the first time?
I think so. Maddie only had 3 when she hit VP.
I didn't even bother to spend them because it wasn't going to get enough to hit it.
Yeah, I've only got 5 in my pool right now, so I will just tink.
Kind of build up some momentum.
That is a choice you can have when you roll. Is like, yeah, I won't do anything.
Thessalia, you or Gregor, who do you want to go next?
I will try to hit it again.
Go for it.
Nope.
No? All right. This thing just kind of like comes in. Gregor is going to make one more swing and then try to run.
I am going to turn on my e-shield, though.
Yeah, mine's still going. I haven't taken it off.
Gregor gets behind this thing and he hits. And Gregor's pool has 16. So he's going to spend 10 to overcome. And he will hit this thing. The thing has a body resistance of 8.
Holy moly.
He drives the blade deep into the creature's back and then screams as you can see the flesh sizzles from where he stabbed this thing.
Stop it, Gregor. Get out of there. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Not 'cause-
Then he looks to you. Where's Calypso and Jexa? And he goes
I don't
tearing
know.
off into the ballroom. It is now the creature's turn. And Mammon kind of looks at you, Flint. A servant of light. And it brings up the hand that's currently pouring fire. Then burn. Oh. That will hit with a 12. It's going to spend 8 to overcome your body resistance.
Okay.
You're taking it?
Yeah.
All right,
I can't raise it to like make it an undoable thing. So
All right, Mark. You will take 4 points of damage, and you are on fire.
under my shield.
You will take 4 points of damage every round until the fire is put out or 3 turns pass. All right. Thessalia and G. Well, G, you're outside. You just see this creature bathe Flint in flame, and he starts he catches fire. Calypso. I will ask you again, lady. Stand down and be bound by. And you hear a dull metal thud.
Is that the creature?
Nope, that would be as Samuel's eyes roll into the back of his head and he hits the ground. Jex is holding one of the telescopes. I may never forgive you for this.
You deviated from the mission.
My mission was to sit in the coat room. Why are you up here? Weren't you supposed to be serving hors d'oeuvres or finding, I don't know, somebody? And she drops the telescope and kind of looks back at Samuel.
I did find somebody. We were all going up to the elevator when I heard that you went gallivanting off with somebody who, by the way, is drinking. And have you even had before? Did you drink anything?
Yes, Vermilion brandy. It's delicious.
Have you ever had Verulian brandy?
No, but Samuel liked me enough to give me some expensive brandy, and it's delightful. It's not the swill that Gregor's offered me before.
Gregor and I are going to have words, but Samuel
Somewhere
took
in the
you.
ballroom, Gregor's like, oh.
Also, get her for using Gemma.
Samuel took you away from the coats, away from the party, to a place where it was him and you and alcohol was involved. Do you honestly think that because he is a noble, that he has noble intentions?
Oh my gosh, we just kissed. Tell me you've never walked away with a boy in the middle of a party.
Okay. You and I am a disaster. Okay? I'm a cacophony of mistakes that you will not become. Do you think that Gemma would approve of this?
No, but that's why I have this. And she pulls out a taser.
You left your post. 1 point off for that was bad. 2 points off that you left with a strange boy who is intending to kill someone tomorrow for a stupid reason that he wouldn't even tell me because it's probably stupid.
Do you hear a bunch of screaming?
I hear that every night I sleep. What?
No, you do. Suddenly, it's not just the voices in your head screaming at you, Calypso. You definitely hear the sound of like blind panic rising up through the halls.
Oh. Okay. This can table for now. We can address it when Gemma gets back. And we're going to go run towards the screaming because that's what we're good at. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. Now we're running towards the danger, and she just takes pace with you. As you get to the balcony, you can see there's just a huge, like the mass of the crowd is pouring out. There is one lone figure moving against the crowd, and you see that at several moments they have taken like swings at the crowd to clear the way, and Gregor has made it to the edge of the stairs. Captain, we gotta go. Flint woke up a demon.
Gregor just.
Sure. With half his ear missing.
Yeah, you can see like he's like bloody, like there's blood just pouring down the left side of his face. His ear is it's mangled.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, I got bit by. Wait, will I turn into a Vorox?
No, that's not how it works. Where's the monster demon thingy?
Yeah, in the kitchen. We should go a different way.
Okay. Can we somehow make the monster thingy go towards all the nobility for fun?
Now? Like the sound of that rumbling was your moral high ground just collapsing under you. Calypso, we're not going to kill all of these people.
I was making a joke. Let's go. Where's the Inquisitor?
In the kitchen, along with the
Okay,
weird
well,
one.
we kind of need him. He's kind of quintessentially important. So I'm going to go procure him, and then we're all going to exit stage left. Okay.
Jexa just goes stands by Gregor. Yes, you are on fire, Flint. Going back into the room, Flint.
I will flee through the door and then do the old stop, drop, and roll and try to put myself out.
All right, you will take 4 points of ongoing damage. Give me a shake it off roll.
If I
What is a shake it off roll?
can I like because I'm outside that door too, right?
You are.
If I see him come running out on fire, can I help put the fire out?
Sure, I'll give him advantage on it. All right, so Mark, it is an action It's going to be focus plus endurance. And it is a hard roll. So 4 VP is what you need to overcome. Okay. G, you're trying to put him out, but like, man, that fire is just persistent. Thessalia, you are the only one left in the room with the with Mammon. Worship me, Oroban, and you will survive this night.
Feel free to flee.
No. She'll try and take one more swing with her sword.
All right.
Nope.
All right. Maddie. Maddie, it critted on you with its blaster shot, so it will bypass your resistance, and it is going to do. Let's see here. 14, which is 7. It will do 16 points of damage to you. So, what is your E-shield threshold?
5 to 10.
5 to 10. All right, so there's two things that are going on here. So, first of all, you will take these 6 points of damage that exceed your E-shield. All right?
Okay.
But then, blasters have a rule on how they interact with shields. All right? Essentially, a blaster has a chance of penetrating a shield. A blaster, so I will... Maddie, do you want even or odd penetrating the shield?
Even?
All right, so I'm going to roll 10 dice. Everyone that comes up even is another point of damage you will take. Everyone that comes up odd, your shield absorbs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you will take an additional 8 points as it just punches through your shield. Blasters for the chat. Blasters do leak through shields. It's basically you can either flip a coin or you can do what I did, where you just roll even or odd, and basically that's the amount of damage that's transferred through the shield that like bleeds through. They're designed to kind of overwhelm the shields. Are you still up, Thessalia? All right. Calypso, you and Gregor and Jexa, what are you doing?
Well, we just witnessed Flint come out on fire, right?
No, he exited the building. So here's where you're at. Here's the room where Thessalia is fighting the kitchen, right? And then here's the outside where Flint is on fire. So you come into the kitchen and you see this massive golden statue just unleash hell against the Uroban you have been traveling with.
Okay.
It's the remain of my knife.
Okay. She's going to grab a ladle and she's going to throw it at the thing to try to get its attention off of Thessalia, enough for Thessalia to be able to run.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that, right? Order up, and it kind of clangs against the side of the creature's head. And the statue's head just sort of turns and looks at you. Right, what was the next part of the plan?
Run really, really, really fast.
Right. All right, so Jexa, Gregor, and Calypso, you run. Thessalia, it's distracted. Do you go ahead and run as well? All right, Flint. At first, you think the light in your eyes is just your eyebrows on fire. But as you take another 4 points of damage, G, like, beating you with a blanket to try and put it out. You see that the light is actually coming from directly above. 2 skimmers, both emblazoned with the jump gate cross. And the cavalry arrives.
Thank the pen creator.
What you called in. G, would you step back into the battle at this point, or would you let the battle order sort of take care of it?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, he's not going back into that fight.
All right.
He's
I hold my hand up so you can help me stand up.
yeah. I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah.
pick him up, put his arm around my shoulder, and me and him are. I'm just gonna like slowly drag him away from everything.
Several knights pour out of the skimmer. Inquisitor Flint. Alphonsus.
Demon.
You see, G, you're a hardened man, right?
Yeah.
You've seen some stuff.
Yes.
But the look on the battle order's face when Flint goes demon, the pure joy that springs up on their face. Right? These are men and women who have been honed for a purpose, and this is that purpose.
So it's kind of I'm crazy and I love to fight shit. These guys terrify me.
Yeah, these guys just got pointed at like the craziest thing that you have seen, and they all just sort of mentally cracked their knuckles.
Their buns are perfect.
Yeah.
It went from
Yeah.
roughing up a few nobles to, oh, we can have fun.
All right. Much of what happens in the manor that night. Nobility fleeing into the city. Rumors of an antinomist cult being purged by fire. A large chunk of this estate burned down. You're not really sure from the outside whether that was the battle order who went in with flame guns or the statue of Mammon that was just sort of burning, trying to burn them down. But as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of you sit on the curb, blankets around you, Alexa and Nigel and some of the other people from the Sanctuary Aeon Temple kind of tending to the wounds of everyone. Like this party was like people are injured, some got trampled, some got caught in the fight. Flint, you did what you were supposed to. You found the person behind it, and while you didn't get to interrogate him, he did get, like, they bring his body out. Exsanguinated. Yeah. Marcon's body was exsanguinated.
Oh.
Yeah, the statue
As
drank all his juices.
As the roof of the kitchen just collapses, you see the last of the battle order sort of trudge out, swords over their shoulders, their rifles steaming in the cold air from just the amount of rounds they've put through it. And Alphonsus comes up to you. Flint, it is good to see you.
It is very good to see you, Alphonsus. Thank you for your prompt response.
You had us waiting in the wings. I only wish I could have found out more what was going on here. Did you see the faces of any of the nobles who were part of this ordo?
I did. We have more to round up. I'm sure they fled like rats that they are. We have more business.
I have already put in a request to the cathedral. We will have inquisitors, our inquisitors, boots on the ground within the next several days. A full hunt is on for these antinomists.
Thank you.
And you, Calypso, it is good to see you. I'm glad that Flint found you. Where is Gemma?
I think she had some business to attend to.
Well, Flint, you should wrap up whatever dealings you have with the crew of the Oh Boii. They have been invaluable. I will be
Yes,
making
they
a
have.
mark in my files for the church, but I need to go deal with the nobility and see what we can start to do to weed them out. Calypso, you see Jexa's eyes get real big as Samuel kind of comes out of the house, hand rubbing the back of his head.
Calypso is going to proudly be standing between these two Inquisitors and yell over and be like, "Hey, Samuel, I'm a big deal."
I look at this person she's talking to. Is it one of the nobles I saw in the room?
It is not one of the nobles you saw in the room.
Darn.
Calypso, just give me, for, no good reason, give me a presence plus impress roll, and I'll let you have it favorable.
Awesome. No, I don't like to use those. Oh, no.
I lean over. She really is Alphonsus. We really should look into that bounty and make it just go away.
There's a bounty?
Yes, if you scan the Imperial dockets, that's
I will see what I can do
inconsequential
about
for
it.
what she's done to oppose the antinomists.
Mhm.
I will see what I can do. Flint, again, thank you all. Thessalia, G, I hope that I will see you more on Byzantium Secundus and we can continue to hunt these.
Can I have one of those pens? Anyway, that was a success with an 11.
Ooh, how much would you like to spend on this roll?
Burn it all.
Samuel immediately, he kind of straightens his rumpled noble's clothes. He bows. You're not sure if he's bowing to Jexa or Calypso. And he turns around and with as much dignity as one can muster while power walking away from someone who intimidates them, he does so. All right, Flint, you had some things you wanted to give to the... as you kind of stand there knowing that your mission here is done, but... Well, their work is done. Your mission here has just begun.
Yes. Captain Calypso, the Empire is in your debt for what you have done to fight these antinomists.
Oh, it was nothing, honestly. I enjoy a good mystery, some fighting, you know.
Yes. I must talk to this Jabez and see why him and Francisco are interfering with your group. No guarantees. They are noble houses.
Yeah.
On a
no.
personal note, I want to let you know that the Lady Lucia, and he glances at Gregor, is a powerful woman. Do not cross her. In fact, he turns to Gregor, pulls out. This was my mother's. Put it on her finger before she gets away, Gregor.
What is it?
His mother's wedding ring.
Give me a presence plus impress roll there, Mark.
Oh God, make it good.
Yeah, I succeed with a 6, and I will spend 10 on it.
Calypso, Gregor kind of like flushes, then looks at the ring, then looks at Flint, then looks at you, then looks at Flint, then looks at the ring, then looks at you.
Well, not right here, man. Make it.
He's like halfway to his knees when Flint says that. Right.
Also, and he hands you, kind of looks like what we would consider like a USB. Here's some codes for the Oh Boii. I understand, and he glances at Jexa. You have a member here who is related to someone who might be in trouble and
My
in
father?
hiding. This will allow you to get into that system with different transponder codes for your ship. It wouldn't do well if those looking for her tracked her there.
Jexa just kind of grabs it and looks at Gregor and Calypso.
And of course, the offer to stay at the villa on the beach is still open if you have time.
Oh, we'll make time. Don't you worry.
All right.
Beach episode.
That's all
As
the subplot of this entire
I'm not too sure, but
episode.
as Calypso, Jexa, and Gregor head off to wherever Flint's beach house is for a much-deserved rest with Alexa and Nigel, and Flint and Alphonsus and Flint, Alphonsus, G, and Thessalia head towards dealing with the antinomists. We're going to cut away to a small room where Alestra just sort of angrily stomps in. Man with magnificent mustache and goatee sitting behind the desk. Ah, my dear Alestra, I thought that would get your attention. I just left my friends behind. What the hell do you have on my father? Oh, Alestra, this will be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And at the cathedral, as ships return from a unauthorized mission through a jump gate, Gemma, you are called into the office of the commander, who
I've never seen battle buns put up so quickly.
bun up.
Getting Gemma
Yep.
mode.
She gemmed so
That
fast.
was that was almost as fast as I switched your name on the prompter. Yeah, go team. I know you just got back, and I know you're eager to see your friends, but I thought you would want to listen to this. A button is tapped on the desk, and crackling over the speakers, you hear, "To anyone who knows the Lady Beatrice, the Lady of Light, we need help. We're on..." And the message that was transmitted from the crew, from a Vorox, who has since passed from this world, sends coordinates and a jump gate code and a request to save the life of those who also follow Beatrice, who also venerate her, and seek to end the reign of Ashkagael. And that's where we will stop for tonight, bringing an end to this arc of Comes the Inquisitor. Flint, thank you so much for joining us. Marty, it was a pleasure to have you playing G. Maddie, thanks for playing Thessalia. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love all of the stuff that the chat has pulled through. I also appreciate all of the the compliments you give to my crew and myself. They're thank you. It is not always easy to get all of the technical side of things. I know I've had issues. It's not always easy to pull all of the threads together to keep all of the notes straight, but we just appreciate you guys so much, and we appreciate Ulysses for hosting the show. Next week, we will actually have a special. We will have a one-shot, kind of breaking up the two games. This one-shot will be run by none other than Jexa herself. Becca will be running the one-shot next week. And then we will come back to Fading Suns, the crew of the Oh Boii, with just the crew of the Oh Boii in 2 weeks, starting off a new arc, setting them back on the path. We'll see where they go. They can go after Jex's father. There are the clues on St. Beatrice. They have several plot threads, and we will see where the crew decides to go. Check out all of the other great shows on the Ulysses International channel. I am partial to the Torg Eternity game that runs on Tuesday, partially because I run it, and also because Mark and Maddie both play in that one as well. The Ulysses World Show is the news show for anything that you want to know about Ulysses. They've got Kickstarter news. They've got interviews with myself. They've got interviews with JD. They've got interviews with the designers. You can check out, if you love Fading Suns, check out the Heretical Musing show on the Ulysses International channel. It's Bill Bridges, one of the designers of Fading Suns, just talking about the world and the system and the setting. So until next week, thank you to my crew, both the crew of the Oh Boii and the retinue of Inquisitor Flint. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to Phantom of Truth as well as JD for moderating our chat tirelessly. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Until next time, have a good week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay gaming. Bye.